So I recently wrote a blog post about how I believe that many CTOs, because they come from a backend perspective, don't really see how to deal with legacy frontends. Talking about, for example, an Angular JS, which is totally out of end of life, and they don't see the path forwards other than just ditching the whole thing and building something again from scratch. We do actually have solutions for that. Can you maybe share a bit like the different approaches that you can take and maybe some practical examples of those?
Yeah, I mean, it's always tricky because a lot of these frameworks don't necessarily like offer solutions to move to other frameworks. So what we tend to do is try to refactor parts from the inside out or from the outside in. So we try to remake like a shell of the application, sometimes even go for like iframe solutions where we recreate the shell of the application in a Nuber's framework, and then gradually from the inside out, like refactor pages, move state outward, stuff like that. It's always, I mean, it's very custom always. So it's always looking for what is the best approach for this project. So we've been in situations where we started with a very clear idea of, okay, this is what we want to do. And then after a couple of weeks, it became clear that it was impossible because this was also talking to this and this was also passed to this, and suddenly became, impossible to go for that solution. But in the end, you can avoid a complete rewrite of your application if you go for like a more granular approach, like I just described.
Super.